Hey guys, what's up? It's Schla coming back to ya with another episode of Car Rides Witchaw, and it is another day. It is another day. What else is there to say, really? I'm just trying to keep my head up, try to focus on the good things that have come my way and all, and I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better today, and I'm hoping that I'm able to process things more moving forward. I didn't end up doing what I said I was going to do. This morning I made it seem like I was going to do a bunch of stuff with, all positivity all day. Well, that did not end up happening. And, it just didn't, that didn't end up happening, I didn't do a particularly high amount of negative, which is good, but it was not all positive. That's just not, I didn't do what I had set out to do. Now, this other way I've been going, it's tricky because you really can't get out of here very easily. And I remember that. So, a little bit frustrating, but we finally got through it. So, here's what it is, Anyways, have to make adjustments because I have to leave at a different time now. But yeah, it's life, you have to get through losses. I guess it's just, I always remember and think about all my losses, and it's something I can't really do anymore because compared to most people, I've still saved more, I'm pretty sure when it comes to the average, I've saved a lot. And I don't think I always realize that. I'm trying to get a gauge for what the average actually is now. And I'm starting to see, I'm not behind or I'm not struggling or anything like that, And like I said, my life, it's good. It's fundamentally good. The fundamental externalities of it are all good. So for me to complain, it really... And that's the thing, too, is I have everything that I've ever wanted, short of my own place. That's the other thing. There's honestly just not any other material thing that I want that I can't afford. I'm not going to do that because it's just unnecessarily costly. But remember, what I want in life, it's just not asking for much. I think minimalism was always kind of a trademark of my mindset and my philosophy in life. I was raised in a way where we bought absolutely nothing, and I actually overspent what I was raised, interestingly enough. Most of what my spending has been is just on technology, on phones, on computers. I've actually spent far more on tech itself than anything within tech. I think a lot of people, they might buy a phone, but then they're going to spend a lot with the phone. They're going to use it to buy DoorDash, use it to buy, well, that's a little bit of a stretch. Use it to buy a lot of microtransactions and games and things like that. Most of my money is just from hardware. Just buying multiple computers or multiple phones or weird. It's not that weird. Honestly, it's less weird than blowing it on microtransactions. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm at a point now where I can afford more than I ever, like, I'm at my maximum. There's not really much else that I want in life, so saving is easy for me at this point. I want to get some more wool clothing, and that's pretty costly. But besides that, we're kind of rounding things out. I mean, of course, I'd want to buy the new iPhone. I'm probably not going to, but I could if I wanted to. It's not like I can't. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say, like, whether I buy that or not is like a big deal to my financial situation. You know? So it is a good it's just a good point. It's a good thing to point out. Like, I'm not in any type of debt, and yeah, I just think it's very relevant. I mean, there are a lot of people where their desires are really high and they're outside of the scope of what's realistic. And so they just automatically are living large. Eating out, going to restaurants is probably the main thing that I eliminate, and I just don't do because I wasn't raised that way, and so it's not a comfort for me. It's uncomfortable. So, and then I buy everything off eBay. Whenever I can, it's going to be off eBay. That's always how I operate. And I basically never go shopping for new things, and that's another way a lot of people end up overspending when they don't necessarily have to. So when you add all these things up, it's like I'm still at a point where I basically am able to do everything I want. Like, I do technically have it. I mean, there are some things that I want that I don't have. There are, you know. I think it would be really cool to be able to have, like, a super nice laptop, like a Razer Blade 18, and that's easily, for the max RAM version, it's easily like $4,000 something. And it'd be very irresponsible, but I could buy it without going into debt. So it's like, I mean, you know, I'm not going to, but I can do these things. Like, it's not like it's impossible. And again, part of the reason why I wouldn't is because I don't have a use for it. And so there's just no reason. There's no reason for me to get something like that. I mean, maybe someday I will, but I don't know. I feel very okay with just entering this period of not really buying anything at all. Like, I don't think it's like that hard for me. I have most of the gadgets and things that I want. I guess I've kind of wanted a better keyboard, but that's not really something I think about very often. Like, I really like my keyboard, even though it's just trying to think of the Black Widow, maybe? No, the Huntsman. That's what it's called. It's the Huntsman. I always liked it a lot. I went from a Black Widow to the Huntsman, and I don't know if there's something different about the optical switches, but it's much lighter in weight, and it always felt amazing. I always loved it. And so I can't really imagine a better keyboard other than obviously a nicer finish on the keys, but like keycaps with a nicer finish, which is something I've thought about buying pretty frequently. But yeah, I mean, my car, I obviously would like to have a different car. I mean, I think a lot of people would, but that's not that big of a deal. I'm content with the car I have. I mean, I'm probably more content with the car I have than most people, I would assume. And then, yeah, like, I'm just going down the list. I have a decked out desktop that I have no reason. I mean, I kind of want more cores. You know, like, a lot of the they're gonna really deck it out for the next gen of desktops, and I'm a little bummed that I got this oddball, like, kind of trash gen that might only be it's probably gonna be one socket. You know, it's a little bit of a bummer, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. It's not like I don't have enough cores. I've never ran into an issue where my CPU usage was like, dwindling or anything like that. I mean, I could have that desktop for years. You know what I mean? Like, literal years. I wouldn't be shocked if I just don't need to upgrade. As much as I will want to, I don't need to, like, at all. Like, it's a really good machine. And so that's kind of the thing with where I'm at in life. It's like I kind of have all these things, and there's not really a need. The only thing is the GPD Pocket, which, I just missed a really good deal on it, but that's okay. I don't know. My life is materially fine. So I don't know why I get so hung up about it. Like, I'm obviously doing better than a lot of people, and it's not because of my income, because my income isn't spectacular. It's just because of my lifestyle and the way I want to live. Like, I don't know that even if I made a bunch more money, it's not like I would eat out more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't go to more restaurants. It's just not, that's just not really something that I am that into. Or, like, yeah, I'd buy more tech, but I can already kind of afford that. So, I don't know. Now, obviously with rent, it gets tricky. That's kind of crazy. I can't have my own place yet. So the fact that I don't have to pay rent is huge, and really something that I am grateful for, but I should probably be even more grateful for. So, I mean, it's not particularly uncommon for someone in their early 20s to not have to pay rent in this day and age. The data shows they're usually live. But hey, I mean, some people's parents might make them pay rent. So, I don't know. I'm very grateful for that, but I should probably be even more grateful. And yeah, it's just in reflection. I mean, I have to just be grateful and positive because things are working out so well. There's just no reason for them, anything to really like, I don't know. Like, yeah, of course, I mean, bad stuff happens, but like this week was pretty bad, but I'm still ahead of most people, and I mean, I do need to stop doing that though, like the comparison to the average. I mean, it's good that I'm above average, but it's not really relevant. Like, I should really just be the best I can be. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be about like, oh, well, I'm better than some other people. Yeah, I mean, anybody can say that, really. I mean, but the thing is that I probably have potential. Like I said, I want to try to figure out where I'm at with my career development and things like that, because I know I could be doing more. But it's just a good point. It's like, it's a gift to be born as someone with that type of sensibility. Like the fact that I'm not addicted to eating out. It's just such a huge advantage. Like, I'm most likely not going to have problems in life. As much as it's something that it's like that scarcity mindset, that fear mindset, and that's kind of what keeps me going well. But even still, like, I have those splurge phases in my life, and 2025 was the biggest ever in terms of spending, but 2025 was also the largest in terms of income. So, there's that. It's like it was the most spending and the most income. So, you have to keep that in mind. And next year, I think, is going... I mean, I'm really going to trim it. I'm just really going to trim it. I'm just in that mood. Like, I don't know. And that's the thing, is I've never really had money troubles. And it's most likely, I mean, you obviously can't predict something like that because a lot of things can go wrong in life. But there's a very high likelihood that I'm not going to run into any major, like, it's just not likely. Especially given my general luck, and I think I've explained this before. I don't have winning the lottery luck, but I have just had general luck with things. I don't know. Just a basic luck, you know? But, yeah, I mean, there really should not... I should just be fine. Especially with how much... Like, I don't know, I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm working full time, and yeah, you know what I mean? I'm working full time, I'm going through the motions, and I'm okay. I mean, maybe there's more people like that than we think, but it just, you get the impression that a lot of people aren't that happy. But I mean, I don't know. From the gist of it, I still think I'm happier than most people, short of my, like I said, the harshness, like I can't handle loss well and things like that. I mean, it's just very hard for me. So, but besides that, I think we're okay. I mean, I don't know. There's obviously some people's lives who are better, but I'm in a very safe and comfortable brain. You know, it's not a crazy brain, and I've had my splurge moments, but I've just always been fine. I don't know. Like, I would have my splurge moments, but then I have a lot of saving before and after, so things have usually panned out. I want to say I mean, there's been some dips, but pretty much I've kind of just gotten richer very steadily as I got older. Like, there hasn't really been, in terms of if I added up, from what I can remember, if I added up, yeah, I think I can pretty confidently say that. I mean, I did spend a lot in 2023, I believe. And I actually think I spent less in 2024. And then in 2025 was like the record breaker for spending. But then it was also the record breaker for gaining. So I wonder if I calculated it as a percentage. It actually, 2025 may not have been as bad as 2023, right? Even though in total, 2023 was a lot. No, I'm just like double checking. Yeah. 2023 was the most. As a percentage, it could have been higher than 2020. No. Sorry, wait. What am I saying? 2025 was the most in terms of total dollar amount, but as a percentage, it was 20. What am I even saying? As a percentage, I'm harping on this for too long. You probably get what I'm saying. If you don't, rewind and figure it out. Yeah, so that's the thing. And what I was going to say is my net worth has definitely just gone up. Like, my net worth has never really gone down my entire life. And that's just... it's just something to be grateful for. Like I said, I mean, it was more steady before, but yeah, my net worth has never really fluctuated that much, and it's kind of just steadily gone up. So I think that's like a pretty big deal to make it to your early 20s and never, I mean, there's people go through all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't even know. So, like I said, when it comes to gratitude, when it comes to all those things, it's just, I mean, I really still get upset about things, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't, because there's some people who have nothing, and they never will have anything. Most people on this planet, I feel like it's like that. Because you have to remember, there's first world countries, and there's most of the world is underdeveloped. And I mean, most humans, especially historically, I should be so grateful that I even have what I have. And like I said, money is actually a limiting factor. Like, I have the brain to where once I get a good job, I will be good. Like, I'm not going to run into any problems. Like, if I'm the person where if I won the lottery, I'd just be set. Like, I wouldn't blow it. I would just do things really smart. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think the biggest flaw that I have is I really do want a nice car. That is easily the biggest flaw. That's like a serious problem, and I'll admit it, you know, and I'm very aware of that. Now, will I ever actually get it? I don't know. I'm not sure if I will ever get a nice car, but I'm saying that is my huge flaw, really. I mean, even wanting the good technology, you could argue, is a huge flaw, but I'm really trying to just snuff that out, at least temporarily. But, you know, I'm probably always going to want new tech. It's just temporarily I want to just snuff it out. Like, I have such good stuff, you know, just give it a rest. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at right now. Just appreciate what I have. I think, like I said, I want to go, 2 years without getting a new phone, right? Because if the 17's coming out, then 1 year it will be the 18 coming out. And then, 2 years it'll be the 19 coming out. And I assume I will get the 19. But, of course, I mean, that depends. I don't know. I could have a lot of major change now. Like, it's just, that's just kind of what my expectation is, that I would get the 19. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just where I'm at, you know? And yeah, hopefully in 2 years by then I will be in pretty good shape. We'll see how things shape out. And yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. Like I said, I mean, I can tolerate my life, do some fun things on the weekend, and just function normally, you know? And that's really a gift in this day and age. So, even though I'm facing a strange hardship, it's still not, you know, I mean, God has blessed me so much. So much. I mean, I can't even... God has blessed me so much. I don't know. It's like really, really something that I still get as hung up as I do. I shouldn't even think like that, you know? Like, I really should not even be thinking the way I'm thinking. Like, I don't know. And I've wanted to break free of those shackles, and I think I've talked about it a lot on here. But it's really time. Like, I still don't need to spend that much, just because there's not that much that I want to spend on. But having like the chronic fear and the chronic scarcity, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't need to be thinking like that. I have a lot of good, and that's it. Like, there's just not much else that needs to be said, and yeah, it's important. It's just so important to stay positive. But it's something hard that I'm going through, and I'll keep you guys updated on my emotional state. But at least for now, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling better as in I'm better, but I'm feeling better than. So, it's all good. It's all important things. The show didn't end. We're still doing Car Rides Witchaw. It's probably not going to end. Sorry, if some people are getting tired of the episodes and no, I'm just joking. And yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. We're just going to have to keep on trucking. Keep on going, It's just like, what can you do? But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's how I have to live. I have to live in a way that is good and is just chill. It's not, you don't get further. I know I repeat myself a lot, but a part of this is just, it's like a diary as well. It's not really a show. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's for myself at this point. If people actually watch it, I will end up making it more of a show. But for the time being, it's just, that's just not what it is. But yeah, I think my vice would definitely be nice cars. And if I can afford it, I really would like a nice car. Like a special car, special technology. And then that's basically it. Like, I don't need special food. I just don't. It's just, and even with cars, like, I kind of wonder, because I don't even like a lot of features. So that's kind of the annoying part. I want a special brand and a luxurious car, but I don't really need it to do anything. Like, as long as it just has Bluetooth, that's all I would really want it to do. I don't really need any features, or you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I don't even, like, it's not in my soul to get a luxury car. I just like the design. Like, I'm so into design, and I'm into materials and like fit and finish and quality, but I don't need luxury features. You know what I mean? The only luxury feature that I would love is a heated steering wheel. And I think that's literally it. I can't think of any other luxury feature that I would want besides just AC. And here's the crazy thing. I probably wouldn't even need heat in my car. I'm dead serious. Like, as long as there was a heated seat, I wouldn't even need heat. I literally would. I basically barely even use the heat. So, as long as my car had working AC. Oh, I do. A luxury feature I would like, though, is the heated windshield. Because I know that gets very frustrating in the winter. And having like a fully heated windshield, which is a thing on higher end cars, is very nice. Like, that would really be great. But yeah, I mean, I don't really want like luxury features, so my dream car doesn't really exist, because I think basically every luxury brand has an excessive amount of features, and that's just not what I need. Like, I don't need anything. So there's a bit of a conflict there, and that's why I wonder if I will ever actually get a luxury car. Because that's, again, number one reason why I want a luxury car is because I love design a lot. Like, I'd want to have a house, too, that is designed, you know? I mean, it doesn't need to be big. I don't want a big house, but I'd want something that has, like, really interesting, good-looking architecture and design. You know what I mean? But I don't need a mansion. You know, I never will really want a mansion. Like, I just want something that looks really interesting and good. And so that's why I want the luxury brand. And then also, it's material. Like, I love good feeling, high quality materials. And obviously, luxury brands do a better job of that. But I'm saying that most of what a luxury car does, it's like status. I don't really care about that. All these extra features, I don't really care about that. Being fast, I don't care about fast at all. That's like another thing, because a lot of times luxury brands, well, I don't have a ton of concrete information for this, but a lot of times luxury brands, they what am I even saying? A lot of times luxury brands, I think they are faster. I don't think they're like slower than the like I'm pretty sure the fuel economy is lower, and even if that is due to weight, because like usually a luxury brand is going to weigh more. I think you guys get what I'm saying. Like an expensive car is not going to be slower, which I actually like a really slow car. That's why Mini was my favorite, you know, because it's a luxury brand kind of, but it's very practical too. Like yeah, like Mini was always my favorite. The only caveat, and the thing I will say about luxury, is I do like the refinement. So like I want, you know, a super quiet interior. You know what I mean? I want a quiet interior, really stable suspension, so like it doesn't even feel like anything when you go over bumps. Those are the kind of luxury features I like. But again, a lot of the advanced tech, I don't really need it. And so that's why I'm skeptical of if I will ever actually purchase some crazy car, because it's just like I might not even like it. It might just be like way too complicated. I don't even want that, you know? So that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm at like a pretty happy spot. Like I never want to go on vacation, and I don't really care about traveling. I don't really care about going on vacation. I don't really care about eating out. And yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's a good brain. Like I've been given a good brain. I do like ice cream. I do like, you know, going out for ice cream. It's such a fun thing to do. And I do like getting pizza out. You know, those are like pretty basic things, but I'd probably only do that once a week. It's nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? And yeah, if I was rich, maybe I'd do it a little more frequently, but I still don't think I would do it every day. Like, I just don't know. Maybe I would though. Like if I was really rich, I'd get like a pizza every single day. That's possible. But again, I mean, I probably could afford that now, honestly. It would be kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. But I could afford it. Just wouldn't really be wise. You know what I mean? But those are the two things. I mean, I love ice cream and I love pizza. But that's like about it. I mean, who doesn't? You know, who doesn't? Those are like my only luxuries. I don't really like any other kind of restaurant food, honestly. Like, I don't really get much out of it. So it's just not something, I don't know. Just not, like, nothing else. I mean, burgers are nice. I like burgers, but steak is nice. But again, that's something, they're both things you can just pretty easily do at home. I don't really think it's that special. Like, so pizza's really the main thing that to me is special. I don't know, that's just how it comes across. But ice cream, yeah, I love ice cream, and it is different to get ice cream out as opposed to getting it at home. It's a completely different experience, you know. And yeah, just like it is what it is. So I have to focus on that. I have to focus on the little things in life. And, you know, it's okay to get ice cream out once a week or a pizza once a week. You know what I mean? I have to just be more relaxed and not so crazy. Like, there has to be a balance to things, you know? Like, I can't keep operating the way I've been operating. It's just not... It's not working. It doesn't really make any sense. It's just very crazy, you know. And so, yeah, it's, you know, it's okay. Like, I have to keep telling myself that I'm fine. But there's that scarcity mindset that is definitely present with myself, you know. Like, it's just a scarcity thing. But little things are okay. You know, it's the little things that I should be okay with, you know? That's really what I want to just begin to tell myself, I guess. Like, I don't know. Just mentality changes, like, I mean, I kind of think about that, though. I think about... Because it's not like a bad thing to be like a monk. A monk amongst men. Monk amongst men. No, I don't know. That's just got a cool ring to it. Because there's merit to that. Like, I don't know. So at the same time, I always get puzzled about that. And, like, you know... A monk amongst men, yeah. It's got a good ring to it, you know. And, yeah. But yeah, you gotta keep going through life. I mean, I wanted to give up this week. I really did. And I guess a part of me still does. It's just like, material loss is hard, and I still don't really want to get into it. But for my own purposes, I'm gonna remember what I was talking about, but you guys don't need to know. And but yeah, I mean, you have to still smile. You have to still, you know, like, I just can't be like this. You have to still find joy, even when it's not overly apparent, you know. Such an important skill. Sorry, I just was reflecting about something that had happened a long time ago. It's just that, I don't know, just blanked out. But, well, I didn't blank out, I was thinking. Sometimes I just get lost in thought, you know. It happens. It happens to everybody, but it happens to me more. It happens to me more. So, yep. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. It's just life, and that's just how life is. I don't know. You gotta learn. You gotta keep going. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that things are okay. You know, like things are good. I still have so much to be just grateful for. I mean, I don't know. It's getting redundant. I know it's getting redundant, but I really think it's important to put that kind of energy out there. And again, how far I've came. Like, there were so many times I was made to think I was a failure. And I know that's not my capability now, like, at all. You know, I know it's not. I'm just like, I have to wait until it's time for me to have the life that I want, you know? Like, I'm just at this slow spot, but hey, I should enjoy it while it lasts, because, you know, it's not necessarily always going to. And that's always what I thought when I was still not working. And then things changed so fast when I started working, and then I was wishing I had, you know, just took it all in better back then. So I can't get too hung up about the future and thinking about what's next and lose sight of what's now. I mean, that's kind of important for anybody, but I think it affects me deeper. Just because of how often I think about it. There's just so much. There's always so much to talk about. Although, did I really get into too much today? Not really. Just a lot of the same, just a lot of themes and a lot of just talking about myself. I haven't really been too much good content recently. It's kind of a shame, but luckily I don't really have the pressure of anything yet, you know, so that's good. We'll see how long that continues for, you know. But it's been schla, and now it's time to buy schla. So, see ya schla.